It's the King J, back with another Teach Me episode. But I'm not alone. This guy might be the smartest in the universe with Hwoarang.
Oh.
He might be the smartest in the universe, period. The Hwoarang master, right? He took a break. He came back again. He's enjoying Tekken 8. He's a Tekken 8 enjoyer. He goes by the name of Speedkicks from America. I appreciate you for coming on board. Thank you for coming and teaching me Hwoarang, man.
No problem. Thank you for that. Thank you for that really flattering introduction, man. I don't know what to say about that one, but yeah, I'm happy to be here. Happy to be playing this game and talking about my favorite character.
Nah, nice, man. So, first things first, I want to ask about Hwoarang. Like, what do you think about Hwoarang in Tekken 8 so far? Like, we're talking about just before season 2, because I know we're getting into season 2. But yeah, just before season 2, like, what do you think about him so far in season 1?
I think this might be like the second best this character's ever been. I think he was like maybe a little bit better right towards the end of Tekken 7. Okay. But like, I think this character is really strong in this game. Like he's got, you've seen the 10 frame counter hit launcher, right? He's got some good stuff to abuse while also still being like really solid. He's got like a safe down forward too, good damage, nice mix-ups in an aggressive game. His opponents have lost some counter hit launchers, which made some stuff for him a little bit easier to do. So yeah, I think this character's pretty solid.
Okay, cool. So let's talk about like the key moves for this character. So we're gonna break it down into different sections. So we're gonna start off with his idle stance, which is left foot forward. Right. Just let me know what moves that you would use when you're in this stance.
Okay, so left foot forward. First things, obviously, jabs. Okay, now every character has jabs, but Hwoarang's 1-2. If you press 1-2-3, you go in the left flamingo. 1-2-4, you go in the right flamingo. And 1-2-4-3 is a safe little mid extension right there, right? So it stops people from who try to stop you from going into your stances, right? So a lot of times, Hwoarang can get get right into the mix-up if he can get his opponent to respect his jabs. He gets up in a position where he can do them from neutral, and it's really nice. Obviously, they're highs. Your opponent, they like to duck highs, right? So to complement that, you've got 4-4-3, a very good move, and 4-4-4, right? The heat engager. We'll talk about that one in a bit. And obviously, you can't just win a game with highs and lows, right? So you kind of need some. With highs and mids, you kind of need some lows too, right? And we have two of the best ones in this stance, which is down back 4. And we can talk about like the flamingo extensions out of this later. Down back 4, and the best move ever, down 3-4. Right? This is the Hwoarang classic. Yes, sir. Nerfed, but still good.
Okay. So are those all the moves with left foot forward that you would use?
Oh wait, there's one more. I can't forget this. Down forward too. Oh my god. He has a safe down forward too. Safe generic down forward too. You love those on any character. And on this character, it's super important because you spend enough time beating people up. What they want to do, they get scared of Hwoarang and they want to run in and beat you up. When they try to run in and beat you up, down forward, he's got you covered. Yeah, look at that.
So what about like, a lot of people at the intermediate level use this move for getting out of stuff. Like, do you use this move at all? Not really.
Sometimes when I need like a cheeky round end, but for the most part, you don't want to rely on this. It's easy to it's first of all, it's -14 on block, right? So if they just like don't attack you right there, you might just get 14 frame punish, which is usually big in this game. And also the range isn't super good. They can step it one direction, so it whiffs pretty easy. It's pretty easy to whiff punish. I would say don't rely on this, but that doesn't mean it's worthless.
And then I see a lot of people use this move as well, forward 2.
Forward 2?
Yeah.
Forward 2 is pretty good. It has its places, it has its uses. It's more of a move you'll see in longer sets. And the reason for that is because he just has other more rewarding mids, like dust frame skyrocket, right? If he wants more pressure, he has like I said, the 4-4-3, even the running 3s, and then down forward 1's faster. The forward 2 is more of a it gets the job done a little bit. It's a mid. It makes your offense vary, but I don't know if it's like a staple move.
But seeing that +9 is pretty crazy though, right? On hit.
+9. Oh yeah, on hit is very good, right? So when you do hit the forward with the forward 2, if you get someone ducking into it, you get obviously uninterruptible down 3-4, right? Which means you get your uninterruptible back 2s, uninterruptible like just launchers, whatever you want, right? You do earn the frame advantage for the mix-up. So if it can hit, it's nice. But the situation on block, you're stuck in right stance a little bit. You can hold back to try to evade some stuff, but that gets them into more like complicated like right stance positioning stuff.
Okay. So all right, let's go into left flamenco stance.
Okay.
So like, what moves would you use from left flamenco stance?
Okay, so left flamingo, one of the best mids ever. Forward 3, left flamingo forward 3. It is a +4 on block heat engage that leaves you back in left flamingo on block, right? So if it gets blocked, you're +4, and you're in left flamingo, and if it hits, you're heat engaging, so you're running at it like that, right? Pretty nice, right? Obviously, kind of it's like a 19 frame mid. It's complemented by the lows he has in left flamingo, which is the down 4, right? Which is super good. Also, it's +4 on hit. Leaves you in right stance, so you can do like right stance mix-up stuff. We'll talk about that more later.
Yeah.
And also down 3-4, right? So you have access to down 3-4 in left flamingo. So you have some really good lows. You've got left flamingo forward 3, and when you don't want to commit too hard to really anything, obviously you've got left flamingo jab. Left flamingo 1. That is +5 on block. So you can really, if you don't know what to do, just hit the jab, bro.
Wow.
And some instances, right? So your opponents obviously they don't like getting mixed up. They try sidestepping stuff, right? It might be hard for you to step on this delay, but yeah, there you go, right? The down 4, it tracks most side steps. If you can sidewalk right, like to get around it, right? So if someone commits to a full sidewalk right, then that low evades. But what you have is a homing move.
How do I do that?
Left flamingo forward 4. It's one of his new moves.
Oh
yep.
My gosh.
And you see it's -10 on block, but you see if I block it from a distance, I'm too far to punish. Right?
What's that?
Forward. The other end. Forward. Yeah, there you go. See? Too far.
Wow.
So it's safe. It can be safe at a lot of ranges.
Wow.
And yet, I mean, and then you have obviously the access to the forward 2 stuff that you're talking about here. It's a little bit better in left flamingo. Yeah. And more reason to use it when you're in that stance. But those are probably the main things you'll catch a Hwoarang player doing in left flamingo, when they're not doing combos and stuff. Of course, you got other moves there, but those are the main ones.
So how do you do that? Because that move, the double kick move, that is an old school move from like Tekken, like the previous Tekkens, right? But like,
it's different. That before it used to be forward 4-3 in right stance.
Yeah.
And in this game, it is back 4-3 in left flamingo, and it doesn't have the same effect it used to. It's only neutral on block in this game. But it's got some pretty nice chip on it. And so let me actually see, look at the chip, right? It's pretty nice. And if I do like 4-3, right, it can add up. But it's not, like I said, it's not plus anymore. So it's a little bit different than it used to be.
Okay, so like, all right, this is interesting, man. So with that move, the double kick move, yeah. That it's gels now, right? It's not like how it was in the previous games.
Yeah, it jails. It's neutral on block, and it's only natural combo on counter hit. So you can, if you get hit by the first part, you can block the second part. It's pretty fast though. Yeah, see.
So I could get hit by the first and then block.
Yep.
Oh.
A lot of times it's so fast people don't realize they can block it. Or if you get, again, like I said, if you get counter hit, If you get counter hit, it's guaranteed.
Okay. All right, cool. So let's go over like the right foot forward then. What moves would you use in this? I know you're gonna use the power crush, right? Have to.
So and the thing is, backlash, very slow, reactable, all that stuff. It doesn't launch anymore, right? But in this game, you can do the other power crush. You can do this one in right stance, and the input is a little bit different. So in left stance, the power crush is down 3-4, and right stance is down forward 2+3, and then forward.
What?
Yeah, down forward 2+3.
You can now do it in wait, hold on. Do that again.
Yeah. Yep.
What?
Yep. So something like
That's new,
Lost
right?
4-4. Yeah, that's new. He couldn't do this before.
Nah, this
So
character
it's pretty nice.
is, bro. You're showing me that this character is really good, bro. What?
Yeah, like I said, he's got a lot of stuff. This is one of like it's like I said, I think it's the second best version of Hwoarang.
I didn't know he could do a right foot forward. But no, okay.
Yeah. Yep. So you can do that. But yeah, so in right foot forward. Oh man, this stance is really dynamic because you have access to some left flamingos. Some left stance stuff too, right? So you've got down forward 2, you've got down back 4. You have this new version of down 3-4, which does slightly more damage. So it does like I think 2 extra damage or something like that.
Okay.
3 extra.
So,
Right.
so wait, how do you do it? Down 3-4. Oh,
Down
okay.
3-4. Yep.
Oh
It's the exact same move functionally, but it tracks a little better, I believe. And it's like a couple more damage. So, aside from those moves, you have those familiar moves. Oh, you also have forward 4 in the stance now, which is crazy.
Wow.
He can do Peacekeeper in right stance.
So you could do it in both sides. 4-4-4.
Yep. So you can do that in both stances. And then the right stance exclusive stuff. Back to one of the goats. I love this move. +4 on block. It's a mid. So when you need a nice mid check and you don't want to give up your turn entirely, you just do that, right? Which leads into the down forward 4 counter hit stuff. So this move, right, is amazing. If you do down forward 4 and you hold forward, you go into right flamingo, right?
Yeah.
And then if you do right flamingo 2, it combos on counter hit. So you see people do the classic this move, right?
That's the counter
whole
move, right?
Yep. So you do that's all guaranteed on counter hit.
But it doesn't knock down. I basically stay up.
Yeah. So it wall splats, right? So if you get hit mid screen, you do that little lean back, and I get to beat you up because I get frame advantage. And if you're at the wall, then I get the combo. If I'm in heat, I get a launcher. We'll talk about that one in a bit.
Okay, so like when you done that combo, just the one to do the tornado, what was that sequence? The kick into Flamengo and then what's that?
This is one of the other great moves from right stance. It is forward 3. Look at that on block. You see that number?
+6.
It's +12 immediately, right? So look, I can do anything. Yeah. So it's like +12 into left flamingo. So I can frame trap with really anything if I make you block this. It tracks a little bit to his left, so a lot of times when you're on P1 side, and you do like wall setting 4-4, and the people want to sidestep, they get hit by 4-3. Just a generally good pressure move. If you know the other guy is just sitting there on defense all day and you want to like take some plus frames, you don't think he's gonna duck. If you think he's gonna duck, hit your back 2. If you don't think he's gonna duck, hit your forward 3, hit your down 3-4. You got options on this character.
Bro, this character, yo. Bro,
Yeah, there you go.
This character.
Yeah, there you go. That's the mix, right? So now that you know your left flamingo stuff, right?
Yeah.
So you know like down left flamingo down 4 and left flamingo forward 3.
Yeah.
You can just do that stuff very simply. Right?
Hey, I don't even mean to laugh. This is not meant to be a part of the team tree. I'm not meant to laugh about it, but bro, what is that, bro? What is that?
What is that?
Crazy.
That's Hwoarang, man. That's my guy.
Bruh. All right, let's go for right flamenco, because I want to know like what stuff you can do. This character's really good, man.
Okay, so right flamingo, one of my favorite flamingos.
How are you doing it like that? Just how are you doing it? Just
so doing it from standing, you have to. It's weird. You have to press forward, neutral, forward.
Oh, sorry.
So
forward,
press
neutral.
forward one time. Yeah, forward, neutral, forward. Yep.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, it's a weird input. It's like a misstep kind of thing. Yeah, there you go.
Nah, I'm learning a lot. I didn't know you could do that either.
Yeah, and right stance is just forward, regular input. Yeah. There you go. Okay. So right flamingo, you will obviously when we're talking about flamingo transitions, you will see them more from people from the moves that lead into them. The way I like to tell people to think about it is if you think about left flamingo as your normal like mix up and pressure stance, right? And right flamingo is more like your kind of like your string ender, right? So like things that go into right flamingo, they're like strings, and then you have a nice mix up after your string hits, right? So after down 3-4, you've got that, you know, after a move like this, or you'll see people like switch into stance just to end it. Right flamingo has all these enders. You'd like down forward 4, nice safe one. It's +1 on block. +1 on block.
Oh,
I'll block it. Yeah, it's +1 on block. Mid counter hit launcher. Yeah, see. So that move, obviously, the moves that lead into right flamingo are going to be like a lot of them are plus. So if you think people are going to try to hit you there, you just check them with this mid launcher, this mid counter hit launcher. If it's blocked, you're +1. If they mash, you're getting a combo. It's really nice. The 2 jab, it's the same as the left flamingo jab, +5 on block, but it leaves you in right flamingo or in right stance. I'm sorry.
+5.
So +5, yeah, just like the other one, right? So, but this one I'm +5 and I am in right stance. So this one, the God move, because we just talked about this counter hit launcher, right? So when people press after the right flamingo jab, they get counter hit, and when they don't move, it looks like that. You'll see this a lot in like lower ranks. You see, so if people just stand here and let this happen, they just get loot for frame advantage. Yep.
That's no. So then that's where the mid comes into play because
Yep. Because it's +5.
Oh no, man. This character is really good. I didn't know until just now like how good this character really is. So how do you do that move?
I was just about to say, yeah, that's the next move I want to talk about. So this move, yes, this is one of my favorite parts about Hwoarang Tekken 8. He can do this in left stance, but or in left foot forward, but you more often see it in right flamingo. It is 3-4. Yeah.
So how do you get the blue spark version?
The blue spark version, kind of tough. You have to press the 3 button for 1 frame, and then the 4 button immediately after.
What?
Yeah, so check my inputs. If you could turn
my inputs on, yeah.
Yeah. Tell me when you got it on.
Ready.
Okay. Hold up. Well, I'm rusty. There we go. So you see how...
Bro, what? That's 1 frame, 1 frame.
Yeah. So the second one doesn't have to be 1 frame. That's just kind of how I do it. But it can only be 1 frame of 3 and no neutral in between, or 3+4. You can't have 3+4 in there either.
Bro, what?
It's hard.
Let's move on. I'm not trying to complete that. That's crazy.
So if you do the blue spark, the frame data changes a bit. It does a little bit more damage, and it's +1 on block, where the regular one is -3. Now, in Right Flamingo, that means you can use it as an ender to things like down 3-4. Oops. You can use that as an ender to things like down 3-4. And, you know, have a nice mid option to complement your +5 on block high and your lows. So, he's got 2 lows in this stance.
Okay.
This one is the old hell sweep, right? In heat and knockdown, you got 3 hits, right?
Okay.
But normally, it's just these 2 hits. He can do the third one, but it's blockable. So if you hold back here, you actually see, and if you duck it, you can launch it. So, yeah. See?
Oh, even on hit.
Yeah, even on hit. So it's that third hit is reserved for heat normally. If you're playing Hwoarang, you want to just do the 2 hits, unless you think you have a read. If you think the guy's gonna mash after he gets hit, because you know he got hit by a big sweep, go ahead and finish it. Get your wall splat. I wouldn't recommend trying that at home, but some of you guys are crazy out there. I know Hwoarang attracts like crazy people. Okay. So you got that low, and you've got down 3, which is a very nice low. It's -5 on hit, so it might seem kind of questionable, but trust me, it's really good, especially after like a move like down back 4. Okay, so 2 lows, down forward 4 is a mid, and 3-4, and your 2 jab plus unblock.
So like, there's
more.
What about like
there's other moves here?
Like this?
Yeah, that's what I say. There's other moves here.
Yeah.
He's got a hop kick out of the stance for no reason. It's really good against people who like to do down jabs. Right? So,
man. So
yeah.
The low. He's got the low high.
Yeah.
And then he has this. And then he has the
yeah. And this.
and that. Oh my gosh. This character is crazy. We didn't even speak about those for key moves either. The just frame skyrocket.
The just frame skyrocket? No, we didn't, right? So in both left stance and right stance, you got the just frame skyrocket, which is down neutral, down forward 4. You got those? Can you hit those?
Bro, listen, don't put me on the spot like that, bro.
Don't put you on the spot. Don't put you on the spot. Okay, my bad. Oh, you got those.
Come on, bro.
Okay, my bad. My bad. I didn't know.
Yeah, we're a real player right here. I could do that too.
Okay. So just frame skyrocket, safe mid launcher, and very nice. You're gonna use this as your punish for people who are ducking too much.
Okay.
If you think people are just ducking, like they're just like ducking your jabs, ducking your down 3-4s, you're sick of it. You can hit them with the 4-4-3 sometimes, but not that much. If you really want them to suffer, you skyrocket. Get your combo.
Ooh, okay, and that keeps them for Oki even if you don't want to use heat, right?
Yep, that's the Oki with no heat.
80 damage.
Yep. Big damage. And okay, so we went over the skyrockets, we went over the left stance, right stance, the flamingos. There's more there, right? Like he has the safe heat engager from right flamingo.
What's this? How do you do that?
That's right flamingo back 3.
That used to be -10 in Tekken 7, right?
Yeah, it was a -10 launcher in that game, and this game is a safe heat engager.
So what did it do when you in heat? Like, does it launch you when you're in heat?
It launches, yeah, it launches in heat.
So right, if I do this now,
yeah, you gotta heat that shit.
Oh wait, hold on. Sorry, I'm not used to this character. Hold on.
So do that and then hold forward. It's weird, right? There you go. Oh, you meant like if you were already in heat, like if you were in heat action. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. It's just a normal like regular hit.
Okay. So you know what? I think that's enough for the key moves. Unless you have any more. Oh, sorry, we didn't talk about back turn. Let's talk about back turn.
The back turn it's a lot, right? The main thing you have though is just these launchers from each stance, right? So you can do back turn, left. Yep, he has both left stance and right stance in back turn. So all it does is change what button you had to press if you want this launcher. So if you're in back turn left stance, right? So you hit the 4 button.
Okay.
Right. But if you hit back turn, you just hit 1+2.
Yeah.
And then you're in this stance, you hit the 3 button. So yeah, there you go. Hit 3.
Oh.
And it's the same thing.
It's
Just
minus
different.
13.
Yeah.
It's a launcher though.
The back turn. It is.
Oh, you're okay. Okay. So like one thing that I wanted to talk about actually that we didn't include in the notes yet is in the UK we have a player called Starscream, right? Old school.
Right.
And he does the dance. Can you explain the dance stuff to me?
So you want to know about like this?
Yeah,
like the fox step? Okay.
Yeah. Why is it called the fox
So-
step, by the way?
I don't know why it's called the fox step. It was called the fox step when I first like learned Tekken. Like I was a 16-year-old kid. I was like playing bought Tag 2. I looked it up online. These dudes are dancing in Tekken 3 calling it the fox step. Whoever and like apparently like Ling, Xiao Yu, and Lei had one too back then. So like whoever knows that one, that's lore beyond me. Okay.
You know what though? Just before you finish with this, there is I do remember Starscream did say that there was an old school player called Grey Fox that taught him the step, but I don't know fully well 100% if that's 100% true. So until then, this is just rumors, allegedly.
That would be cool.
Grey Fox taught him
If there
how
was-
to do it.
Yeah, if there was a dude named like Fox who actually made it, that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah. There was an old school guy that taught him apparently.
Okay, so to do this,
Yeah.
what's happening here is that when you stand switch,
Yeah.
you can buffer a dash.
Okay.
So I'm pressing 3+4, and before he's done switching, I'm double tapping forward, and I go forward. And now
Whoa. What?
forward means towards the opponent. So you press toward me, not toward the other. You know.
Ah. So I would press towards you and move the other way.
Yeah. It reverses your direction. So you need to make sure you're in left stance.
What am I in? Wait, hold on.
So yeah, left stance. Okay, you're back here in left stance. There you go. And then you hit 3+4 and then dash.
Dash which way? Backwards or forwards?
Toward you double tap forward towards me. So you go backwards and then there you go.
What is this madness? What? What is? Oh, this is mad. What is that?
And you want to let go. You want to let go so you don't turn around. There you go.
I'm a Hwoarang
Now.
main.
You're-
Forget
okay.
me right now. I'm playing Hwoarang. What? Hey.
So you want to know the crazy part about this?
Yeah. Tell me.
Okay, so you see me dash, right?
Yeah.
If I hold the other direction, he cancels the stance, right?
Yeah. Oh.
During that time, when he's canceling the stance, I can input anything, and he'll do it the wrong direction.
Dude, the wrong direction. Oh.
Yep. Okay. So you can even jet stream skyrocket backward, as long as you input it while he's canceling the stance. So yeah, that's the fox step.
Yo, my brain has just gone crazy seeing this. What? That's crazy. All right, cool. So let's go over the punishment for the character. So we're gonna go from 10 to 16, and then we're gonna do while standing 11 to 16.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, for 10 frame, he has 2 10 frame punishes in this game, which is new. Before, it used to just be you would do 1-2, right? So you do 1-2 and then into flamingo, get your mix, whatever. Now you can do 2 forward 3, which is natural in this game. It, as you can tell, it has more pushback, so it doesn't give you as much offense, but it gives you more damage. See, significantly more.
Does this wall crush, by the way?
It does, right? So if we go to the wall,
Lord.
yeah, see. So it's really good at the wall.
Wow.
So you're doing 1-2 in the flamingos, If you want offense, you're doing 2-3, 2-4-3 at the wall like every time, basically.
And it's safe.
Yeah, it's safe.
Okay.
So the 11 frame classic 4-3. This is like the Hwoarang go-to punish. All right, you see this in a lot of times because it's good on hit as far as frame advantage goes. Right, it's good. It's got good damage, 30 damage. It's best punish type. 13. We have a heat engager. New. This is down forward 3+4. It's -14 on block, so don't mess it up. But
This
when
is
your
13 frame. Sorry, I didn't mean to
Yeah.
interrupt you. I'm sorry to keep interrupting you. I'm just amazed by so much information I'm getting taught about this character. I always thought this was 14. This is 13 frame punish. So this is punish
Yeah.
for hop kicks.
Yeah, 13 frame punish. You block a hop kick, you can do that. You block this, you can do that.
So if I do a hop kick and you're in right foot, I can
Left.
launch. Is it left foot? No, that's wait. What's that?
Wait,
one?
you can launch. Wait a minute. If I
So
do the hop
what-
kick and I'm on left foot.
Yeah. So this one here.
Yeah.
Do that kick
This
again.
is left foot.
Oh, is it left foot? No. When you done it right foot, yeah. So
Oh.
I can. No, that's 18. Okay. No, I've got it. Let's go.
Okay.
I'm with you.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So, 13 frame punish. Heat engager, really nice.
Okay.
14 frame punish, nice, really good damage. I don't remember the exact damage, just count. It's 31, and it's +7. So you're +7 in right stance here, which is nice.
Okay.
And then 15 down forward 2. Just let that one rip. Doesn't launch on crouch, but still good for most things. Right? It's a launch punish.
Okay.
And then at 16, yeah, back 3. Be careful. This is -19 on block. Okay, so if it gets blocked, it's getting launched.
Okay.
If your opponent is decent.
Okay.
Okay. While standing punish. While standing 4-4, 11 frames. Very nice move. Forces them in crouch on hit. You're +4 and you're in right stance. Which means you can do the counter hit stuff we talked about. Right? You can do the back twos. You can do whatever you want. Okay. 14 frame while standing. It forces that little animation now. It used to knock down.
Okay.
We get follow-ups here. So while standing 3, up forward 3+4, 43 damage. Okay. If you don't want the damage and instead you want pressure, down forward 3+4 goes right in the heat. So you're in heat. Heat dash cancel, all that. And then we have a 15 frame launcher now, which is cool. The hitbox on it kind of sucks, so it misses a lot. But it's the best we got. All right, we got a 15 frame Wasp launcher. We'll take what we can get. Okay.
This is crazy. Like this one, so it's instant tornado.
Instant tornado, yeah.
Okay. But you say it misses a lot. So what? Like certain punishes, it just miss.
Yeah. Sometimes like you're too far and you're waltzing 2 misses, or you're like at a weird angle and you're waltzing 2 misses. It kind of that happens quite a bit because it's not a big hitbox, but it's pretty good for what it is.
So what would
Just
you
be careful using it when you duck a high.
What would you use instead if you feel like you're not confident with doing that? Like what would be that?
If I would just do the waltzing 3. So there's like sometimes where a high string might like make this whiff. Sometimes it's very weird, and just waltzing 3 it instead. Because waltzing 3 is still good damage, like we just saw, right?
Okay.
It's like 43, so it's not too bad.
That's
Yeah, those are his punishes.
nice. All right, so talk to me.
Oh my
about-
God, Jay,
Yeah.
we skipped a move.
I
There's
mean,
too many moves.
There's
too many moves.
He has nearly 200 plus moves, bro.
We skipped the move. We skipped a really important move. How did we forget? Right stance down forward 3.
Yes. Talk to me about this move.
So this move. Look at this. Go over there. Go far. Yeah. Look at this. So long range, +1 on block, low crushing, homing mid. Main weakness, it's airborne very fast, so you can it can get heat bursted pretty easy. It can get jab flooded pretty easy. But if you are good at dealing with people who are doing those things in neutral, and you make that scary for them, they kind of have to hold this. This move is insane.
No one is jabbing at me. No one is. I am not jabbing at me.
You have to get to a real decent rank before people start jabbing that move. Right. And when you're fighting that, you might as well be a professional Hwoarang player at that point.
So talk to me about like the heat stuff. So like what heat engages are you using? And then let's talk about like the heat stuff.
Okay, so heat engages. Forward. Oops. Forward. Peacekeeper. Heat engages. In right stance, we just talked about it. Down, forward 3. In right flamingo, back 4.
Okay.
And in left flamingo, forward 3.
Okay. Cool. And those are the only ones.
Oh no, one more. Then that one. 13 frame. Punish.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the nitty gritty of the heat stuff. Like, what perks does he get from being in heat?
Okay, so the main thing he gets, obviously, he's a character with a lot of pressure strings, so the chip damage is a huge factor for him. But aside from the chip moves, he gets this move turns into a normal hit launcher. Okay, so we didn't talk about it before when we talked about key moves in Right Flamingo because without heat, it's kind of risky, right? It's kind of like not worth the risk. So, but if you see me do this here, I want you to block after, okay?
Okay.
You can duck, block, everything, right? It's whatever. It only launches on counter hit. If I'm in heat, it's a normal hit launcher. Okay. That's the very fast move. It's like 8 frames in right flamingo. Okay. So, what this means is the things that we talked about comboing into jab on counter hit, they all combo into this. Okay. So this move on counter hit. Actually, wait, hold on. Can I turn counter hit on for myself? I can't. It's fine. Right. So this move, you can combo off of down back 4 on counter hit.
Oh my gosh, I'll say.
So down back 4 on counter hit gives you this. Right stance down forward 4 on counter hit gives you this. And then, as we all know, the 2 jab on counter hit gives you that. So in heat, you get new counter hit launcher. That's probably the best addition he gets. Other than that, remember this move? It becomes a natural combo. So if someone's back into the wall, it wall breaks, wall blasts. You know what I mean? It doesn't wall splat normally, but if there's like a environment behind them, you get your free wall break combo, wall splat combo. If you're in the Azucena stage, was it the Ortiz farm? Then it becomes a really good move. And outside of that, you're mostly using your your heat for like chip and the heat dashes. We just talked about his different heat engagers, right? So the down 4-3 becomes the launcher when you heat dash it.
Okay.
Very nice, right? Same with the back 4 and the Peacekeeper. Down forward 3+4 does not launch, but you get the little follow up. It's running 3 follow up, which is good.
Okay, cool. And then, is that it? Like, is that all that he has? Like, in terms of like extra heat stuff?
The combo counter hit, the heat low. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all it is. I'm not missing anything, and I think, I can double check.
Spoke about the
Yeah.
hell sweep as well and everything.
So we talked about the hell sweep, talked about the dashes. Down 4-3+4 being a heat dash is really good because here, I can confirm that it hit and not heat dash. So a lot of times you can use it as like a check. You just keep doing it, and if your opponent blocks, you dash. See?
What? All right.
You don't have to input the dash to like the last hit, right? So confirmable.
Hey, that's actually so you can just
Yeah. You just do it, and you just react if the move hits. Yep. You see how late you delayed the dash?
Oh my! That's smart. So
Yep.
You just wait until you see it.
Yep.
With the,
You can
with
do
the
stuff like
animation,
this.
and then you do it.
Weird pickup combo there at the wall. But we don't want to talk too much about the
We didn't talk about
weird
this
convergence.
We didn't talk about the side step 3-4. I mean,
Side step 3-3.
Yeah.
This move is okay. He's got he's got side step 3 and side step 4. Side step 3 in this game, it used to be duckable on block. It's a little bit better in this game. It jails on block now, see? So you can't duck it. You're +3 in left flamingo. So not exactly the best. +3 means jabs will trade. It means that you don't really have a right.
Oh, sorry.
Oh. There you see, yeah. So +3 means jabs trade. You don't really have a counter hit option for those. I'm not even sure what you do here if someone jabs. I've never like let that one out.
Let's try it. I'll do down for 2.
You do down for it too. So if you do down for it too, I can hit you with other stuff like that. Right, he's got power crush. He's got a lot of stuff from these stances. Like we talked about key moves from these stances. Like I said, there's a lot more moves that we're not trying to go through the whole move list. But he's got options. So if you want to experiment with that, you can. I just don't recommend it too much. But it does counter hit launch. So if you sidestep and someone matches on the slow sidestep 3, you can get a combo.
All right, cool. One last thing before we wrap it up. I want to understand his combo like route. Like, what would you do with a combo?
That's honestly the hardest part about teaching Hwoarang in this game. He doesn't have like a super easy like beginner route or like a safer route. Like a lot of stuff. There's a reason like Hwoarang players all do different combos depending on like the situation and like what the player, because he can really do anything. Huh?
Even that, like, how did you do that? Like, what was the limitations?
So, did down 4-2, forward 4, into the 3 tilde 4. So this thing right here.
Okay.
Right, because we're in right stance after, right flamingo stance after.
Okay.
And then up forward 3+4.
Okay.
A weird one. Like I said, this is for beginners. It's kind of tough because this up forward 3+4, you have to hold forward after. See, if I hold forward, I go on the right flamingo or left flamingo. If I don't hold forward, then I don't go anywhere. See, so you have to do this into left flamingo, up forward 4. Yes, there you go.
Okay, and then what would you do afterwards? Like when you've done the tornado, what would you do?
So something easy. This one gives good Oki, even though it doesn't look like it. He has like a run Oki he can do. So this is dash up, stand switch, dash up 3+4 while holding forward, and then you press forward 3 into 4 tilde 3.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so a lot of stuff, but the Oki on this is insanely good. He can start a run charge by switching stance. It's so strange that it works like that, but he gets a full tackle.
Okay. All right, bro. Listen, this character, yo, I don't know what these tier lists are saying, but from what I've seen, what I understand about Tekken and what I understand about frames, and just like the amount of mids he has that are really good, this character can't be like on the lower end. I don't even think he's on the mid end, to be fair. I think he's very strong.
I think he's so. It's hard to say because I don't think about tiers too linear in this game. I think like characters are all different types of good. But he's definitely like an upper mid tier character. I think if someone put him like in fifth, like top 15 to top 10, I would not question it. That makes a lot of sense to me.
Interesting. All right, so to wrap this up, what do you think about Hwoarang overall, and where do you think he will be in season 2?
So in this game, I think, like I said, I think he's a pretty good character. Obviously he's got some flaws when people really know how to defend against him, and when you know what are the optimal ways to move when he's in certain stances, it gets really hard. But because of the difficulty of executing that defense, I think it's hard to say like he's a bad character. What I would like, honestly, when it comes to a wish list, I don't want too much for Hwoarang. I'm not sitting here thinking I want Hwoarang buffs. What would be cool to me, what would be really fun to me, is the other characters losing things, because it will allow Hwoarang to show more of his gameplay, right? Like it's even though I have like 150 moves, it gets tough when Dragunov is just doing running twos and like putting big hitboxes on the screen, you know? And so as the other characters get toned down, there'll be more like variety and plays I can make with this character, and stuff will get more fun for him. Obviously, I think he should get toned down a bit too. Maybe I think he should lose the 10 frame counter hit launcher. I don't when I hit people with the 10 frame counter hit launcher, I don't feel like I outplayed them. I'm gonna be honest, okay? I'm like, cool, I got you. You pressed the button while I was in heat. He doesn't need that. I think the down back 4 the low counter hit launcher is nice because of what it does to power crush in this game. But if he lost that, I wouldn't be mad. If he lost all of those heat counter hit launchers, it wouldn't be a bad thing, especially if the game goes in a direction where characters get toned down in general. I think other characters getting toned down and him losing his dumb stuff, he'll still be a good character.
All right, cool, man. Well, again, man, thank you very much for taking your time out to do this, man. I've always wanted to like see how I could play Hwoarang again, because I used to main him in Tekken 3. Like as a kid, you know, going to an arcade. There was one time I went to an arcade in America and I was just playing Hwoarang. I just liked him because he done Taekwondo. But I've never like got around to playing him again because he was just so difficult. I felt like when I actually understood combos and stuff, I was like, man, he has a lot of moves. Like, how do I understand right foot, left foot, you know, left flamenco, right flamenco, box step, all of this stuff? And it's just like, it's very interesting to kind of like see this stuff. We didn't even talk about this.
Yeah, the power crush cancel stuff. How do
you do that?
So you do down forward 3 and you hold forward after. So the power crush itself is down forward 3.
But how do you put it so quick?
I don't know if I'm doing that. It's just practice, I guess. Timing.
This is what I need to.
You want to practice that? That's what you want to practice?
Yes. Yes.
He said, forget the fundamentals. I want to do the power crush dance. I get it. It's cool. His character's cool. That's my favorite part about him, right? Like, forget like the tier replacement. When I started learning this character, he wasn't like a super good character, but I played him because he was fun. And I think that, like, I hope someone watches this video and they see, oh, he could do that. That looks really cool. And then they try to play him because he's fun.
Nah, definitely, man. All right, well, thank you very much for your time. I know you're a busy guy, and I appreciate your time. This, again, like I said, this one means a lot to me because, again, I've always wanted to try and learn the character again, and this character looks fun. So I probably will be taking him to ranked at some point, and just like with everything you've taught me, see how far I can climb the rank ladder. We'll see how it goes, man. So appreciate your time, man.
No problem. Thanks for having me, man.
No worries, man. And, you know, for the people that wanted to find out more, like, about, like, you know, where you are on social media, like, do you have a YouTube? Do you have a Twitch, a Twitter? Like, I know you do teaching as well, right?
Yeah, I do a lot of coaching, and I'm mainly on Twitter, twitter.com/speedkicks. And then I stream like every Monday and Tuesday on twitch.tv/Speedkicks ATO.
Okay,
That
cool.
is, that's what it is. And aside from that, I'm mostly just around, bro. I'm not like a professional content creator. I make some YouTube videos sometimes, but it's really just for the fun of the game, you know.
And where can people find, if people watch this and they're like, oh, you know what, I want to take my Hwoarang to the next level. Where can they find, how can they book you for coaching sessions?
Oh, the link is in the Twitter bio, right? So if you go to twitter.com/speedkicks and you click that link, it'll be right there.
That means you better have a Twitter, baby. You better go look at that Twitter. But yeah, I appreciate you, man. Thank you very much. That is the end of the Teach Me episode, everyone. I hope you lot enjoyed. If you lot like this content, please leave a comment. Remember to subscribe to the YouTube channel. And, go check out Speedkicks, man. He's been playing this character for a long while. I would like to say a legendary veteran with the character as well. Very intelligent when it comes to, just all things, to be fair. Maybe sometimes his takes on Tekken ain't. Nah, I'm joking. Anyways, at the end of the episode, take it easy, everyone. And we'll be on to the next one. Peace.